Dr. Brooke here, Cook with Dr. Brooke, if you want to learn more about the connection between nutrition and mental health. Today we're learning how to make these delicious cinnamon raisin whole wheat scones. The first thing I want to say is that I'm not a very talented baker. I'm more of a cook, measuring things, baking, not exactly my forte. Whenever I want to bake anything, I have this book kicking around in my kitchen, the Taste of Home Baking Book, and that is what I always go to if I need to bake anything. As you can see, I added a little post-it to the book for my go-to scones. So I just flip it open to that page, and then you'll see here is a recipe for some orange flavored scones. Screenshot this if you're going to follow along later. So even though it's for orange scones, I kind of make different versions of this whenever I have different ingredients in the pantry or different seasons in different moods. So I kind of mix it up to fit my taste. So I'm mostly just following the instructions in the recipe, except instead of orange zest, I swapped that out for some spices like cinnamon, ginger. I think I had some allspice in there, just kind of a variety in my fridge. And then instead of putting in oranges, I put in raisins. And the raisins I had soaking in an herbal tea earlier, like an orange spice tea, to kind of help plump them up a little bit, add a little moisture to the scones, and add a little more flavor too. And then I did the embarrassing thing where I thought I turned my camera off when I went to go unwrap my new cookie trays, and then it was on when I was forming the dough. So you didn't actually get to see me form the dough here, but basically it's a really loose, shaggy dough that you want to kind of mold and press until it just barely comes together. I think in the cookbook it specifically says to fold it like 10 times, exactly 10. Sometimes I do a little more, sometimes I do a little less. You want it to be like kind of crumbly and just barely formed into this kind of like round pie shape. So sorry this footage is all of me just like lurking in the background while you stare at a pile of dough, but that does give me more time to talk about what I really like about this recipe. I like that when people are thinking about eating healthier, whatever that even means, when we're trying to eat in a way that is more supportive of our mental health, some people imagine it being really restrictive, not getting to eat the things that you like. There's a lot of evidence to support a Mediterranean-style diet in mental health outcomes. I have other videos about that. And so this recipe incorporates some more whole wheat, some whole grains into our diet without it being too foreign, too unfamiliar. You know, a scone, a breakfast pastry is something that you might think, oh, I don't get to eat like that because I'm on a diet or because I'm trying to eat better. When really it can be a delicious way to get some more whole grains in your diet and enjoy your breakfast. So I've done this recipe the orange way, like in the book. I've done it this cinnamon raisin way, which is good. I hope you'll give it a try in your own kitchen.